and assalamu alaikum guys. I'm Huya from AJ Learning Studio. Are you guys facing a problem in understanding native speakers, or you are trying so hard to speak as fluent as native speaker used to do? Then you're on the right spot, because in today's video I will tell you about some of the phrases and a great technique that if you will apply on your daily conversation, you can sound more as native speaker and you can make yourself as fluent as native speaker are. So if you're interested to know about these phrases and the technique, keep watching this video. Here you need to know about something, that why the native speaker sounds different when they speak as compared to a beginner. One of the secrets is that they make reductions in the words while they are speaking. For example, when a beginner say that, I want to go somewhere, I want to go somewhere. But the native speaker will say it as, I want to go somewhere, I want to go somewhere. So what they have done in it, they have shortened the words and they have replaced I want to with I wanna. That have created a different sound. And that's the reason this rule of shortening the word and this rule of reduction they use with most of the word they use in their conversation. And just because of that, they are able to speak as fluently and they sound different from us. It might be you guys have noticed that whenever the native speakers are talking to each other, sometimes it's become really hard to understand them, what they are actually saying. And the reason is that first they reduce the words and they create some kind of attachment in the words, like all the words in a sentence, and after that they try to pronounce the whole phrase together. And sometimes it looks like they're speaking something else, but they're actually phrases that we already know. But just because of their way of pronouncing, way of attachments and reducing the word, we can't understand them properly. Because as they have to speak fastly, they don't have much time to pronounce each and every single word in the phrase perfectly or completely as a robot. For example, like I want to, I have to, I will do that, I want to do that, I will go there, I'm going to do that, and so on. So here are some examples of those useful reductions and examples of the phrases that the native speaker use, and by using them, you can sound more like a native speaker. So here we go. So the first example or the first phrase is about when you are appreciating someone, most as a beginner. I'm not saying as a native speaker. As a beginner, if you are appreciating someone, obviously you will say it like, you are such kind of nice person. You are kind of nice girl, you are kind of cute girl, or you're kind of nice person, kind of. But how native speaker will say it, they will say, you're kind of nice person, you are kind of cute girl. Place the word kind of with kinda. The first example is that. Okay, the second example. If you are going to ask someone, even if it's your friend or your relative or any person, you're going to ask that person about the tea. As a beginner, you will say that, would you like a cup of tea? Would you like to have a cup of tea? That's how you will say as a beginner. But the native speaker will say like, would you like to have a cup of tea? Would you like to have a cup of tea? In this phrase, they have replaced a cup of word with a cuppa. Cup of. So that's the second example. Okay, the third phrase and the third example is about whenever someone asks you about any question, like I have faced a tragedy yesterday. Do you know about that? So as a beginner, obviously you will say that, I don't know. No, exactly, I don't know about what you are saying. But the native speaker use the word something else, like they say, I don't know. Instead of saying I don't know, you can use the word I don't know. That's the shortened word of the I don't know, and it's really cool. It's an advanced type of the word. Okay, the fourth example is that whenever someone asks you about something and like, do you know about the solution of this question? And you say, let me see it. Let me see it first. That can be as a beginner, as like initial when you have just started English. You say that, let me see it. But instead of that, the native speaker use, let me see it. Let me see it. They don't use the word exact, let me see it. They say, let me see it. It's so simple word, and but they have just created some kind of attachment to the word as you can see it, okay? So in this way you can also say, let me see. Okay, the fifth example is about when you are going to say something to your friend or anything you are going to tell someone. Okay, for example, let me create a kind of condition so that you guys can understand in a better way. For example, a person is asking you about a question like, I want to know about that, please tell me honestly. I want to know about the situation, tell me honestly. And as a beginner, you will say that, okay, I'm going to tell you the truth, listen to me. I'm going to tell you the truth, listen to me. But the native speaker will say it like, I'm going to tell you the truth, listen to me. I'm going to tell you the truth, listen to me. In this way, they have replaced the word I'm going to with I'm gonna. I'm gonna. And you can also use this word anywhere with an example like, I'm going to watch the movie, I'm going to listen to music. So in this way, you can also say, I'm going to watch movie, I'm going to listen to music, and all this phrase. Like anywhere you want to replace it, anywhere you want to implement that, you can do it. Here's the last and one more common and most important phrase, or the word that is used mostly in the phrases in the conversation of the native speaker is because. Okay, so how the native speaker replace because with? If, for example, you are saying something as a beginner, I'm saying as a beginner, if you say something as, I cry because I'm in pain. I cry because I am in pain. But the native speaker will say it as, I cry because I'm in pain. I cry because I'm in pain. So in this way, like they have replaced the because with a short word that is cause. So these were some of the examples and the phrases that are used by the native speakers a lot. Like most of the time they use these things, these shortening the word and creating the reductions. And this reduction technique is used most of the time, many times in the conversation by the native speakers. And this can also make you more fluent, and you can also sound like more like a native person if you will implement this short and very easy rule in your speaking skills. Okay, before leaving this video, please drop a comment down below if you are facing any kind of problem in English speaking skills. And also let me know if you are using any other technique to improve your speaking skills, and you're using any kind of unique technique that can help other people to learn something from you. Please let me know about it. Thank you so much guys for watching my video till end, and if it was helpful for you guys, then please give a thumbs up to my video and please subscribe my channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you can get the notification of my all upcoming video that I'm gonna post for you guys. See you next time in my next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Papi, papi.